I really like being part of a company and sort of working closer with people. And I think that the bonds that you make with people whilst you're together in a play or something that you've created together is a lot stronger than how you'd feel about if you worked in an office with somebody or you worked in a shop or whatever. So I think it's just a really nice feeling of having lots of creative people together and sort of bouncing off each other's ideas. Yeah. When I was younger, we used to go to the pantomime every year. Me and my family, we still go actually. And I remember sitting in the audience and sort of watching all of these people in these massive elaborate costumes with this huge set in the background, and they all just looked like they were having so much fun. And I didn't ever think that that was something that I could possibly do because I was quite a shy child, and it was always something that I kind of looked at and thought, oh wow, that's what they get paid to do. But I got cast in our school production of Romeo and Juliet as Juliet when I was 8, I think. Yeah. And I had to do this awful cheesy solo because it was a school production, so there was like songs in it and stuff. And I was absolutely bricking it before going on for the first time because I'd never sung it to the public before or anything. So there was 8-year-old me in a big bridesmaid dress that my mum had bought for me. And I just thought to myself, well, it's not you that's singing, it's Juliet, you're not being yourself. And that was quite a nice way of sort of letting go of me being shy. Yeah, so that was nice. I think that was the moment that I thought, this is a good thing. I moved from a Steiner school, which is it's quite an unusual schooling system. Yeah, we didn't do drama. We did one play, which we did Blithe Spirit by Noel Coward, and I was Elvira, the ghost, and my mum came backstage halfway through and was just like, you're really good, and I mean I'd done sort of Lambda exams and stuff, but I'd never really done a proper play, and I just thought, well, this is fab. I went to go and see, I know it's not theatre, but the National Theatre recordings, yeah. I went to go and see Frankenstein fairly recently, and I saw it both ways because obviously Johnny Lee Miller and Benedict Cumberbatch swapped round roles, so one of them was Frankenstein and the other one was the creature, and I saw it both ways, so I saw Benedict Cumberbatch as the creature and as Frankenstein, and it was really interesting to see how when they were playing the other character, that sort of fed into how they played the opposite role. But there was stuff that, so for instance, Johnny Lee Miller did as the creature that he'd also do as Frankenstein, which was really interesting. So he'd have like little gestures that he'd do, or the way he moved his face. Well, obviously it's quite a difficult industry to break into, so anything really. But preferably I'd like to do something that sort of inspires the audience or makes a lasting impression on someone. I don't really want to do stuff that people go and see and then they go out for a drink afterwards and go, oh, that was nice, and then that's it. I also think it's quite important to try all different types of theatres just to make you a more well-rounded performer. I've recently started really enjoying like improvisation and doing funny parts, which I don't often get cast in. But yeah, that's fun to do. It's nice feeling the audience sort of having good feedback from them that you can actually hear them laughing. I first heard about the Forge from Paul Taylor, who's a family friend of ours, and we were sat talking about it, and he said that it was about actors, forging their own path and creating work for themselves when there wasn't any available or anything that had been offered. And I think that's quite an important skill that an actor needs to have, because obviously there's so little jobs and so many people are after them. And I think people who have done the Forge, because they've learned how to do their own stuff, and they've learned how to write it and how to put it out there and publicise it, I think that hopefully will give us an advantage over people who've just done like a 3-year course at a drama school, because they won't know how to do all that sort of stuff.